Hi everyone, welcome to Thomas and Laura and Zoe's home in Joshua Tree. This is our studio and it's a very humble studio and we call it Freya's Garden Studio. This is where we do everything, a studio and our playground for Zoe because, you know, it's the two of us and we have to work and we have to take care of her, so we spend most of our days in here making music, so this doubles as playground and studio and workplace. So anyway, this is it. This is the mic I always use for the gear nerds out there. This is Aventone CV12. Then we also have the Apollo 8 quad. This is the power source for the Aventone, and this is the Golden Age Pre-73 DLX, and is our preamp for the bass. Thomas goes through this with the DI, and then from here we go to the Apollo with the preamp, so it kind of goes with the two preamps, which has a nice warm sound. Lastly, this is the interface Studio One. Today we're gonna record 2 songs. This is how we're gonna show you the whole process, what we do. We have a playlist on Spotify with possible songs, which we've done a lot of them already. We're gonna record a tribute to Chick Corea and the last song of our quarantine series album volume 2, which is Causa De Você, Menina, and we're gonna show you the whole process for that song today. Now we're going into the video production zone, which is the living room.
Hi there. This is our simple setup in our trusted living room. All we have is a couple of lights. Sometimes we use 2 lights. We use these newer lights. Maybe just one actually. This light here, which is a light someone gave to me I think like 12 years ago. Running on a budget here. So whatever works.
You don't need much, you know. I think that's the inspirational story here.
Yeah, you can keep on buying. It's nice to get new stuff, but you really don't need it. For what we do, you don't. Of course, the bigger productions, and if we have a full band together, you need more lights. But for this setup, it's just perfect. And we actually shot the videos in the studio also with these lights. The
video for Mais Que Nada and Canto de Osanha,
yes.
That we have on YouTube, we filmed with this exact setup.
I use an older 7D, and then I have a side camera. I usually use this 50mm super cheap Canon lens on an 80D camera. Now I just have to set up. It's gonna take a little bit. So this is the setup for today. We have camera over here for the side shot of Lava. And we have the main light here and back here. And Lava records here. Pretty simple setup.
What are you saying, Zoe? Should we go outside and play for a bit before we do this? Let's go play. Okay, so we are ready to record. We're gonna demo Por Causa De Você, Menina, which is the song that we're gonna record today. And that's how we start. We set up a tempo, which we thought 150 would be good, like lively, which is sounds like that. And then I am here, and then Thomas. Okay, here we go.
Come 2 bars?
Whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of starting yourself. Por causa de você, bateu meu peito. Baixinho, quase calado, coração apaixonado por você. Menina, menina, que não sabe quem eu sou. Menina, que não conhece meu amor. I could come in here again. Sayuba, 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 yeah. 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 And fade out. Sayuba, 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 yeah. Sayuba, 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 Nice. You know actually what I was thinking we could do?
No.
Because now we did 2 full forms of vocals and then a solo full form, and I came in the sayuba. I think what we should do is instead of 2 full forms of vocals, then Dave, then I come in the chorus, and then I do the last. So it's the same exact form. I just have to break in the middle. I think that makes more sense.
Yeah. It seemed long before he plays.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds
and
good.
this is 4 minutes and 50, you know, which with a long speaking the intro and a long outro. So yeah, it's enough. Awesome. 3 rounds around. I got a form. Yay. All right, so here we go. We're going to record Por Causa De Você. And starting with the bass. Okay. Are you ready?
Okay, do it.
All right.
3 times, right?
3 times, yeah.
Take 1.
Okay. My talkback mic. All right. Here we go. 1, 2. Por causa de você, bateu meu peito. It's always sleeping in here, so we are being quiet. Because we don't want to wake up the baby.
We don't have to whisper.
Still.
Okay, so.
Por causa de você, menina.
Take 1.
Por causa de você, bateu meu peito.
there's the kitchen. I'm gonna go into the studio, which is also the pantry. Shh. Baby's sleeping behind there. Okay. This is my very sophisticated studio. So I run on Logic. Run everything through this Apogee Duet. I've got my tracks prepared here that Laura and Thomas already recorded. Here's the bass and the vocals. I've got a little count in here that lets me know I'm supposed to come in. And then there we go. Just make a track here.
So now I'm gonna set up the session in Logic, because Laura, Thomas, and Dave all sent their files. And I'm gonna set up 2 mics today with the snare drum and the hi-hat.
Okay, so far, we imported the tracks. Didn't do any mixing yet. Did a tiny bit of arranging. Mike had the conga coming in the verse. Hard cut here. So here, I think just the shaker alone does it. And we save the conga for the chorus to give it the lift. It's a nice lift. Now the conga comes back here, which also gives a nice lift, I think. And Thomas and I were talking about recording additional vocals. I think this chorus would benefit from that. Just doing the same. I think the first chorus needs it, but here, I think it'd be awesome if both of us would sing that. And now the last chorus, and what we said that we would do a fade out. I did a little automated fade out in here. Starts now. So this is the line of the main volume out. I think it's gonna be nice. Long fade out. Hi Luna. Yeah. So that's basically the arrangement. And now I'm gonna do some EQ and compression. All right, so I just did some EQ and compression, put some reverb, I just, first of all, I want to say that please don't take this as any kind of class or any kind of this is how you do this. This is what I do, This is what I like to do. The snare, I love the UAD plugins. This is the Fairchild, the compressor. Then another UAD plugin, the Putec Pro Legacy is amazing. Another UAD compressor, actually limiting amplifier 1176, very classic as well for drums. And then another EQ, just cutting the mud, the bottom, and lifting. Again, more dead without. That's the snare. Similar thing, the hi-hat. Then we got the shaker, same again. Congas. There's a little bit more stuff in here, and this is all the percussion. Okay, let's add the bass. Sounds great. I love this bass. Guitar. And finally the lead. Oh, now it's the solo. So, this one we did something different. This is what I had before, just the basic vocals. We decided to make the voice sound a bit more vintage. So we added this filter, which is very dramatic, cuts the lows, cuts the highs, mids, 2K boost. It's kind of like a telephone, and then add the red light. This trick is a little distortion. And that's basically it. This is my favorite thing to do. We're just listening to reverb right now. This is so dreamy, so cool. So now, I'd say the mix is done. Oh, before I'll let you go, we were listening back after I did the first video with Thomas, and we decided that it'd be cool that after the solo, after this chorus, to take out the guitar for this verse. It's pretty hot. Then bring it back here. It comes. Gets another lift. Very cool. So now we're gonna record those additional vocals for here and for here. And Thomas is setting it up. I'm not sure where or how, and we'll show. Oh, there he is. Hi.
Hi there.
So where are we gonna set up?
No idea.
This is normally how it is. We don't know what we're gonna do, and then
We will record something here at
we
some
will
point.
figure it out. Okay, so we'll check back later. Okay, let's do this. So,
Should we hit the chord over there?
the record over here. Done. And the record over here. And we are
Sayuba, 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 sayuba.
take two. Here we go. I'm gonna get a little bit less pre-roll. Huh?
Yes.
Sayuba, 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 sayuba. Sayuba, 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 sayuba. Sayuba, 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 sayuba. Okay, now that's it. Yay.
Did it!
Alright, so Here we got the video, and we just synced everyone. Got louder here. And the mic here. And we have me and Lauda singing background vocals and being stupid and dancing, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do now is try to make all the clips look similar. We're putting some filters in here, which is Magic Bullet suit. I'm using the Magic Bullet film, which is a great filter to kind of make it look more vintage, more filmy. And I think I'm using Mojo 2 also, and mix the two together because they're kind of cool, and just have a little bit of that together, make it more like vintage, not so bright and not so modern looking, and that's what we're going for. Like it's more blue room-ish. So what I try to go and do is saturation, color. I'm taking the mids down. I'm going to take the shadows down a little bit in the brown too, so we get a little more yellow look like the other ones. Pretty good. With this one, I'm going to try now to get these two shots of Lauda to look like each other. And this one is obviously too much color. Take the exposure now. And like Lauda's mixing, this is not how the pros are doing it. But it works. And that's all nice. To me, that's more similar. And we do black and white sometimes too. If it's more sad songs or something. But I like this kind of vintage brown. A lot of them. And just gonna do this a bit, but that's a little bit of how we do.
Por causa de você, bate meu peito. Baixinho, quase calado, coração apaixonado por você. Saio, vai.